Most of us were trained to a ministry of scarcity. The assumptions of the ministry of scarcity are founded in the belief that wisdom is hard to find, expensive to acquire, create, and share, and that we need associations and congregations to share the risk and the expenses. Scarcity drove the development of our models of congregational life, professional and ordained ministry. Congregations share risks, pool resources, vet and vote on leadership, vote on budgets, and discern how to act together in the most prudent way possible. This model, of course, fosters and arises from competition among both congregations and leaders, because more pie hedges against limited and no pie times. That means there are communities and individuals consigned to terrible want, another way to describe hell, and others that fiercely defend their resources and all they have, which is not another way to describe heaven. In this world of not enough pie, heaven is described as lush abundance. But our religious institutions are not currently set up to help us live faithfully in such abundance. One of the ways I describe my faith is that I am a universalist, very pietist. That is, we will keep baking pies until there is enough for everyone. Much of what was scarce is now abundant, if still inequitably distributed and accessed. We have to shift faithfully from being limited piece of the pietists to realizing there is not only a lot of great pie out there, we are called to impart making more that everyone is better fed. Social media culture is about abundance. We can connect with religious teachers in India to learn about Hindu, Jain, and Sikh traditions, and with imams in Chicago and Cairo to learn about Islam. We can share prayers with our networks, and we can easily gather with strangers to answer a call to justice or glean food for the hungry. We can take virtual pilgrimages, visiting and learning about each place on the journey, and stopping to pray or meditate at each site on the way. We can share scriptures and study them in small groups online, and pull up dozens of commentaries on particular passages to discuss and debate. We can join in streaming worship. We can text and tweet devotions. We can download a sermon or teaching from a beloved religious leader who has died or moved away. We can join together in developing new curricula and offer each other support and care from halfway around the globe. We can discover which organizations we can trust, because they invite us to know and join them in answering life's problems and making this world a better place. Faith leaders are connectors. Position and title does not make a leader. The people who are connecting members of the faith community are the leaders. Faith leaders celebrate everyone's gifts. In our connected world, diversity is strength. We learn more and answer real problems well by appreciating each person's gift, aware of and nurturing our interdependence, honoring the inherent worth of every person, and helping one another be active, creative agents of real-world change is theologically congruent for progressive and liberal religious people, and possible with changing technology. Faith leaders are people who share and invite others to share, and live stories of heart and hope. Martin Seligman, of the Positive Psychology Center of the University of Pennsylvania, reports research that there are 5 elements for human well-being: engagement, positive relationships, accomplishment, positive emotion, and meaning. We are hungry for stories that matter and the chance to be part of those stories. The only ministry is shared ministry. All our gifts are needed. All our skills are needed. All our heart, hope, and effort are needed. We are a gift to one another, and in this world, everyone has a ministry. The belief of the Radical Reformation is now an achievable promise, and a reality changing the world right now. Some of us may be ordained, some of us may have jobs that are our ministries, but all of us are needed and called, working together. As faith communities, we are creating global communities of study, care, devotion, and action. Membership and budgets are not the measures of success. The congregation as safe bubble and walled garden is past. Real safety is in our connecting faithfully and vulnerably day after day, beyond our comfort zones, to be making hope, mercy, and love real in our world. Our real measures of success are how we are changing lives and our planet.